Welcome to Bruno Travel Channel. Follow Mom and I as we travel Italy. Like and subscribe. Besides the popular locations, it can be a little overwhelming knowing what and where to go while traveling a country. We had our favorite spots, but sometimes it's nice to discover a little more. Today, Mom and I took one of the very famous tour buses around Rome. This one in particular is called the Hop On Hop Off bus. For 29 euros, the bus will take you and stop at several popular destinations, at which you can either hop on or off within the ticket's time frame. Some are valid for 24 hours, others for more days, and have limits to how many times you can hop on or off the bus. While 29 euros sounds a little steep, the value is well worth it. Besides a provided map, you're also given a disposable earpiece to connect to and hear tons of information in many popular languages. You take a local transit bus towards Roma Termini station. I know, from one bus to another, but something about those open-air tour buses really gets you close to the action. Great for photography. Besides, your typical local transit is loaded with commuters, limited seating, and a not-so-smooth ride. We love Roma Termini. While some work is being done on the exterior, the inside was surprisingly nice. Roma Termini kinda reminds me of stations all over Japan. Tons of shopping and lots of good food.
¿Sí o no? Acá sí son turísticos, casi está, ¿no? Como turistas.
Leaving Termini, off we go. This bus ticket includes 3 different routes. Take your time and explore a bit. Very promptly, we come up to the Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore and Piazza Santa Maria. I'm pretty sure that's Mary on top. Now that's a gorgeous church. You know, for all the talk about Rome's traffic, I'd say it's not that bad. I'm sure by now you've guessed the next destination, the Roman Coliseum. A great day to see the Coliseum. good sun and not too cloudy. We have another video briefly covering the Coliseum, so make sure to check that out. After passing the Coliseum, we see the Circus Maximus, a large chariot racing stadium, the largest in Rome, and home to all types of games and events. A public park nowadays. Here we see an archaeological site known as Area Sacra di San Obono, basically an archaeological site behind a church. As we near the center, we start to see the Vittorio Emanuele monument, also one of our first episodes, so make sure to check that one out. One of my favorite and most iconic buildings in Rome. Rome is always picturesque, no matter where you look. Moving on, don't miss Basilica di Sant'Andrea della Valle. You'll definitely pass this one on the way to Piazza Navona, and the Pantheon is nearby also. Here we see Santa Maria in Vallicella, the home of a secular congregation, the Oratorians, also related to San Andrea della Valle. As we turn from Corso Vittorio Emanuele II, we pass Castello Sant'Angelo. Very quickly, here to the right, we pass Rome's ancient gates and the entrance to the Piazza del Popolo, which we saw on our last episode. Definitely a good route. To get a little air from the center traffic was nice. For this bus ride, we were on the main green line. Others like the blue line will take you towards the Maximus Museum and Auditorium, Parco della Musica, the Roman Zoo, and Borghese Gallery. The orange line will take you to the Pyramid of Cestius and Roma Ostiense station. Both orange and blue line include most of what we see here on the green line, but just a little more. Here we see Muro Torto, or Twisted Wall, also part of the Aurelian Walls, protectors of Rome, in ancient day. Heads up, always keep an eye out for branches. You never know. As we head closer again to the center, we pass the very famous Westin Excelsior Hotel, a hotel built in 1906 by a Swiss architect, later to be a temporary hospital during World War I, and then after German occupation in World War II, the home of a German commander, and lastly, a U.S. Army headquarters after the liberation of Rome. A lot of history for this building. We stopped to check out Piazza Barberini, where celebrations of spring took place during May, or they used to call Floral Games. The traffic is a little wild here, so caution. We grabbed some lunch. Oh yes, my favorite, pizza time. We keep moving forward. Overall, a hop-on bus is not a bad idea to get a good exposure for a city. Granted, we still had other available routes to check out. The tour bus was very well worth it. We finished for Rome back where we initially started, at Vittorio Emanuele Monument. Rome will be back, but time to head out from our stay and move on. We headed over to Magliana Station and connect to Roma Stienza Station. Lots of stairs, and as usual, be ready to pull some incredible Hulk moves with luggage. Ours kept getting heavier and heavier for some reason. Welcome to Ostiense Station, a very modern and clean station complete with restaurants and some souvenir shopping. A good tip, always double and triple check your platform and train number. Here we missed our initial departure and were saved by a very kind lady that pointed out to us that we had a flex ticket. A flex ticket basically means you can take any other train for that route during the day and specific time frame. Longer distance trains can definitely be an expense, so stress was high. Grazie mille to the very kind lady for pointing that out. On our way we go, this time to Florence. Leaving Rome, you quickly get open country and really the heartland of production for many crops and industry. Pretty sure this was a bullet train between Trenitalia and Italo. Italo was my favorite. The service, the ride quality, the comfort. Well, I love them both. Depending on the route, you'll use both. That's it for today. Hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe as we have a lot of Italy to share. And we'll see you in Florence.